there's a level of integrity that goes into being honest about that, and it goes to the point we're making. It's just winning is the ultimate virtue now. Not playing a game or playing a sport with integrity or doing the quote unquote right thing.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We come back, we'll finish up with NFL.
That was uplifting.
KCBroadcasting.com.
The lowest prices and loudest booms are found at Johnny's Discount Fireworks on Highway 321 south of Gastonia at the state line in Bowling Green. Assortments, shells, and rockets. Open late the week of July 4th. Johnny's Discount Fireworks, Highway 321 south of Gastonia at the state line on the right.
Mowing time is here. Time to head south and see Boyd Tire and Appliance on Main Street in Clover. There you'll find a big selection of Gravely, Aaron's, and John Deere mowers, steel chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Also appliances and tires. Right now get 0% financing for up to 48 months on a new Gravely zero-turn mower. And check out the deals on John Deere tractors and zero-turn mowers at Boyd Tire and Appliance, 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com and see their page at What'sUpShopper.com.
With over 30 years of experience, they do it all at Joxx Auto Repair and Performance in Lincoln. They promise that you'll be completely satisfied with their work, from an oil change to brakes to tires to a North Carolina state inspection. And now they have 4 licensed North Carolina state inspectors, so you don't have to wait. And they now offer notary service too. That's Joxx Auto Repair and Performance, 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 on Saturdays for inspections. Online at ZoxxAutoRepair.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. Laundry has never been easier than it is now with a stop in at Family Coin Laundry in Lincoln. In 4 minutes, laundry is done. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. They do all the rest, featuring wash, dry, and fold services. And they have the big 80-pound washer and large dryers. From a shirt or a skirt to a big king-size bed sheet. They do it all. Get it clean at Family Coin Laundry on Vandiver Drive off North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. Tired of living with pain? Sure you are. Now it's a great time to see Pro Wellness Family Chiropractic in Lincoln about shockwave therapy. It's a non-invasive treatment that stimulates the body's natural healing process. It can help regenerate nerve tissue. Shockwave therapy can help with injured tendons, ligaments, and other soft tissue. Find out more. See Pro Wellness Family Chiropractic, 644 Clark Drive in Lincoln. Online at ProWellnessNC.com. Like them on Facebook too. Just arrived at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. A big old truckload of over 30 brand new Frigidaire side-by-side refrigerators. All come with a full factory warranty, and the prices have been slashed. But that's not all. Another truckload of scratch and dented Frigidaire washers, dryers, ranges, and more have arrived. All with a full factory warranty. Only at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 bypass east in Shelby. They're on the right going down, on the left coming up.
The Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Get 3.9% APR financing and up to $3,500 cash with approved credit for qualified buyers. But that's not all. Suzuki Fest is underway with 2.9% APR financing for 36 months for qualified buyers. And get the hottest ride of the summer with the Yamaha Slingshot with no money down or 5.99% APR financing for qualified buyers or $1,000 in customer cash. Come in for the details at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Grizzly the Greeter says there's always something special going on at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville. Right now, Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes will pay your first month's deposit on buildings when you sign up for free auto pay and 36 months rent to own. Come in for all the details. Also take 10% off play sets, but hurry, limited supply. And buy a new tiny home and get a free 11-light pre-hung door. That's Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes. Highway 150 East in Cherryville, right across from Ace Hardware. Online at blessedbuildings-tinyhomes.com. Sism & Son Paint and Body Shop, a local family-owned business for 25 years, is located at 2027 Shelby Road in Kings Mountain. Sism & Son offers auto and truck body repair and painting, motorcycle refinishing, and dent removal. They're known for their quality of work, their experienced staff, and their dedication to their customers. In their own words, we work for our customers, not for the insurance companies. We have your best interest in mind. Sism & Son Paint and Body Shop, they're there when you need them.
It's a new year and a perfect time to check out a new florist in Cherryville. Hi, I'm Cindy Joe with Noble Artistry Flowers and Gifts. We are located at 215 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville, where we create beautiful florals for all occasions and have wonderful gift items to share with family and friends. Call us today at 980-525-9191. And better yet, stop by and see us. Don't forget to like us on Facebook.
All of your fish camp favorites are found at Cotton Seafood of Lincoln. Check out their plates all served with hush puppies, slaw, choice of fries, baked potato or sweet potato. Also broiled favorites along with grilled chicken, chopped barbecue, and hamburger steak. And that's not all. Try their salads and burgers too. Plus there's a kids menu and a senior special also. Don't forget 5 hot dogs for $7.95. Try Cotton Seafood of Lincoln, located at 1942 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. Like them on Facebook, too.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with the Kevin and the gang. But I have to say one thing before y'all come back on.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday, Chip.
Thank you, JP.
When was his birthday? Today?
Yes, today, actually. I got a notification from Facebook that it was Chip Carter's birthday. So I'm going to be the one to say happy birthday.
You don't have a birthday song queued up?
I mean, if I can.
Look right in front of you. There's like 2 screens on. I think one of them. I think there's 2 or 3 of them on there. That says birthday song.
That's really not.
I'll see if I can find it.
I called in my brother's birthday a couple weeks ago, and then gave him the wrong age because it's been 41 years since we moved to North Carolina. But Danny's 44. He was 3.
Okay.
So I because around his birthday is when we moved. The June 15th is the anniversary of when we moved here, and I was like, my brother's 41, and then I heard Captain Ron, Daddy said about it, 41. It's like, wait a minute, no, he's 44. We lose track. So happy birthday, Chip. You need to call that. You need to get somebody to call that in for you, so Captain Ron get during the week.
Thank y'all.
Now, Chip, that might be your birthday. Might be important to you. I'm sure it is. But Tom, the most important birthday this week was yesterday.
Indeed.
My mother's.
I saw that. Yeah, I wished her a happy birthday.
I was
That's
looking
correct.
for a good picture.
Did you get your mother something for her birthday, Kevin?
Not yet.
But it was yesterday?
Yeah.
And the Son of the Year award goes to Kevin Hastings.
Well done.
Tom, I got her what she wanted. Love and admiration.
That's
3 grandkids.
Happy birthday, Miss Teresa.
No, we're gonna figure that out. I've got my wife's birthday was last Sunday, so we're having her birthday dinner tomorrow. We might be having 2 birthday dinners tomorrow. I'm gonna be full of whatever, I guess lasagna. Ladies like Italian. Tomorrow I have 2. Be full of 2 of those. So happy birthday to both of those this past week. To both my mother and mother-in-law. So I got hit up. I've been hit up twice this week, Tom.
There you go.
And I had dance competition this week, so I got to go by the store and get some flowers this morning when I leave for every woman in my life this week. Chip, it ain't even Mother's Day. I get hit up like 3 weeks in a row. Well, Chip, what are you, 21, 22 now?
Oh, wow. Yes. I'm celebrating my 22nd birthday anniversary for 20 years
that's
now.
What you're supposed to say. The 20th anniversary of my 21st birthday.
22. So
my 21st birthday, I still remember I went to RJ Gators.
In Charlotte?
Yeah, which isn't a thing anymore.
Is it not open anymore?
No, the one guy that's it's defunct.
I've had my face cream.
Correct. That's what they did.
With the shaving
somewhere
cream.
I've got the Polaroid of that. Somewhere I've got it.
I've got one down in the hall, I think, of mine. Actually.
Yeah, I got the pie in the face at RJ Gators. Yeah.
No, that's Had you ever been to Gators?
I have not. No,
they had I'd get
familiar with it.
I'd get gator tail there. It's a little spicy, pretty good.
It was.
I have had gator.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So you had gator tail?
No.
No?
I have had gator before.
It's good. I like it.
No, I
a little rubbery. It tastes like chicken.
It's
I know I've got somebody who went and shot a gator and put it up in their house. I ain't never ate a gator.
Is it legal to shoot alligators in Florida? Can you shoot them?
Yes.
In season.
They got tags.
Yeah, you have to go away and do it, though.
I'm sorry, Tom. He's a all right. What if the NFL expanded to 100 cities? We're talking about this. Yeah, it's just a stupid article. But anyway, the Jaguars approved $775 million in public funds for a revamped stadium, and their owner is worth $12 billion.
They're shaking down the city. You know, you can't, because if you spend $1 billion, you'd be down to $11 billion. What would you do? How would you feed the family?
We went from Jerry Jones's $1.1 billion Marvel, we'll never see anything like it, to, will y'all give us $800 million to put some seats and a bar in here? And we're going to lie to you, we're going to put 3 elevators?
Yeah.
Like, it's just this most ridiculous thing.
Put a screen on the outside.
Cleveland is thinking about getting a stadium in Brook Park, which is a suburb, moving the stadium out of Cleveland, or where they play out of Cleveland. So, I mean, you're seeing this. I'm sure that Haslam's going to shake down the city for $1 billion, which they don't have. I mean, it's pretty bad when individuals have more money than entire metropolitan areas.
Yeah. Here's some proposals for some of the future NFL teams when expansion comes. Waco, Texas, Tom. I don't believe they'll put a team there.
No.
All right, Southwest, Reno, Nevada. They got one in Vegas. That wasn't going to be. This is what I said a few weeks ago. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi. Little Rock, Arkansas. Oklahoma City. Might happen. Yeah. Out in the Midwest.
Columbus, Ohio's got to be.
There you go. Yeah, third one down.
There.
Yeah. Louisville.
Why would Ohio need 3 terrible football teams?
The Bengals were just in the Super Bowl, Kevin.
Correct. The Bungles have been
okay, whatever. I mean, it's just like
look.
They're terrible.
Okay.
They've been to the Super Bowl, but they're terrible.
You're right, Tom. So do you rank them and the Panthers as top 10 teams since they've both been to the Super Bowl recently?
I would say Cincinnati's probably in the top 10.
Why aren't the Panthers?
Because they don't have Joe Burrow.
They don't.
Bryce Young, a younger number one or pick.
It's just hard to win an argument with somebody who's delusional and just ignores facts. I mean, just can't win an
The
argument.
Bengals have not been like the epitome of greatness or anything.
But
They've lost a Super Bowl.
Okay,
The Panthers have been hot
Not
garbage.
being the epitome of greatness does not equate terrible. Okay, they've been pretty good.
The Panthers have had 7 winning seasons in their 30 years. 2 of them have made the Super Bowl. That is the same thing that the Bengals have done. So I'm trying to see where you've got them ranked in your hierarchy of teams.
Right now, they're probably top 10.
Both of them?
No, not the Panthers. I mean, they don't have Christian McCaffrey anymore. They don't have, well, I guess, what's that, Cam Newton? I mean,
Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky's on the list.
Omaha.
Des Moines, Iowa. St. Louis, of course.
If Omaha has a football team, Peyton Manning has to own it.
I think there's got to be somebody out west. Salt Lake City, Boise, Idaho. There's
Laramie.
Wyoming, Bozeman, Montana.
That's not even a real town, is it?
Sioux Falls. Think about the Dakota football team. That'd be fun. Of course, it'd be in a dome, I would imagine. Portland.
Spokane.
Portland makes sense.
Yes.
They had a USFL team.
There's no California, no Texas. Why would you go to California and you move? Every team moves every year. Hawaii, there's Honolulu.
I'm telling you that
Puerto Rico is on there. That would be a good conference team with the Panthers. And Anchorage, Alaska, and a bunch of Florida teams.
You'd have to build smaller stadiums for them, though. They wouldn't fill out a 80,000 seat stadium.
Probably not. Tennessee, South Carolina, Charleston. That's a move. That's a tipper. Charleston.
There's the other Charleston. Yeah, there's the other Charleston.
We'll go to West Virginia. All right. Well, there's some of your proposals of teams. NFL
I think they've
teams
got the number just about right now.
I do too. Like, I mean, how many champions can you have? I I agree, Ty Young.
32 is for right now, I think is a good number. I mean, if the population of the United States doubled, of course you could have more teams, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening right now.
Back out of there. Or NFL ordered to pay $4.7 billion in Sunday ticket case. If you're a Sunday ticket subscriber since 2011, you get some type of a piece of that back. I don't know exactly how
Probably
much.
a coupon for a discount on DirecTV. That's the way those class action suits usually work.
The lawyers get all the money.
Here's your coupon for $10 off. We made $8 million. Geez, I wonder why we have a class of billionaires and a class of, oh my God, when's my next check coming in so I can pay my light bill?
Terry, you got any Cowboys nuts right now?
No,
Y'all got anything going on? Nothing over there.
we're silent. We still trying to figure out how much we're going to give Dak.
I would say it's more fun during football season, but when Terry comes in here with all his nonsense, it's almost not even fun. It's just like,
So I didn't see that the city approved it. Charlotte. So Charlotte did approve it.
Oh,
$650 million will go to David Tepper.
They're so afraid of them moving the team.
I think every city is afraid of that. Think of going through what St. Louis has went through.
Or what Cleveland went through.
Yeah. Or
what
Oakland.
Oakland went
Yeah.
through. You know, you just got billionaires that can just shake down the city. I mean, it's just whatever.
Look at that. Look at the paragraph. Councilman Malcolm Graham acknowledged that some members of the council had "quote unquote" trust issues with owner David Tepper after his previous deals for a Panthers practice facility in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and a practice facility for his Major League Soccer team in South Charlotte FC in Charlotte both fell through.
Gets back to my point where lying is okay.
Mm-hmm.
This guy can just lie, and it's okay.
Here's the thing about Jaguar fans, anybody else building a stadium, they never like make improvements for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
They're not making seats wider and putting cushions in, are they? That's what we want. Make me a wider seat.
Not for
make it cushiony.
Not for the majority of fans.
Right.
No.
No, all they're doing is upgrading the fine china in the luxury seats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what they're doing. They're remodeling the bathrooms.
All this money is going to the top 5-10% of people who come to the games.
What was it, Chip? It was a giant video board for people walking outside can see whatever they want to show. I don't know what they're going to show. And then for them to they have a bar, they're taking out seats. Again, they're not taking out the expensive seats. They're taking out the upper deck seats where the people who are being taxed to pay for it won't be able to sit anyway because they just put a big giant bar. Is that big giant bar supposed to make me want to come and then buy $100 ticket in the upper deck and then hang out at the bar and buy $10 beers? Like why? What is the good? What is the common good for
I'm sorry.
for the
I
community?
and I know most everything sports wise, or at least in terms of fan experience, I compare to this. But I go to one of the most prestigious sporting events every year, and every day I can go get a lunch or breakfast for under $10. You can't get a hot dog at a football game for under $10 anymore, hardly. No, yeah, I just this bar is just a way for them to price gouge and or rip off the fans that attend the game. My question is, with the screen that's going on the outside of the stadium, surely to goodness, do you think they'll actually show the game during the game for those people that are outside tailgating?
That's against rules.
Then it's a waste. It's a waste.
They might show like I don't know what exactly.
They show advertisements.
I don't know exactly what they'll be able to.
It's silly.
Maybe I think if they have a sellout, they may be able to, because I think that's what Dallas does maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be
give
you the exact answer on that one.
What's the point of having that screen on the outside if it's not going to even show the game?
Well, if you need, Tom, if you buy a business, like if let's say I go buy a radio station tomorrow, can I ask taxpayers to pay 7/8 of the bill and build me a new building? I
can ask.
and they're going to build me a new facility and a new tower and a new everything, and the taxpayers just say, okay, I'll give you $1,000 each. And
open up.
This is the most instant. This dude's
I'm opening up my new umpiring business. I need some equipment.
Right. This is a billionaire.
Yeah.
Write me a check.
And then also, if you buy a business and you immediately need taxpayers to give you $600 million for your business to operate, maybe you got fleeced in the price of your business that you bought it for. Maybe you shouldn't have paid whoever you bought it for
$1 billion,
$600 extra million, and then you wouldn't have this problem. You could build your own bar that he'll never step foot in. It's in the upper deck. They're building an upper deck bar and a video screen for $700 million, and they built Jerry World for $1 billion.
Yeah.
Where's that money going if it's not going straight into Tepper's pocket?
Tepper's pocket.
That's his spending money.
I just don't understand. At some point, do you not have? I mean, seriously, Chip, if I gave you $5 billion or $6 billion, would you know the difference? I mean, real. I mean, you might say, "Well, yeah, well," but real, would you?
No,
would you? I mean, you know, it's just, to me, it's just silly. I mean, I guess I just don't know that world because you know, I don't live hand to mouth, but I have to work. I'm not going to fleece anybody.
Think if home remodelers could just be like, well, I'm going to buy this house, and then I'm going to get the taxpayers to give me 7/8 of.
You know what they say.
To an extent,
upgrade it.
To an extent, you can get. There are tax incentives for that. I'm sure. You know, there's tax incentives to rent property and things, but not like these guys get.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm going to go buy this house for, let's say, $300,000, and then I'm going to send a bill to the taxpayers for $275,000 of it. And that's what Tepper's doing.
Yeah, they did. But they did.
He bought the house.
Yeah,
but y'all are paying for it, not me.
They did a little bit of that in these downtown renewal things. Like if you bought the property, there were grants to fix it up. So I mean, it's not unheard of. It's not unheard of, but on this scale, it's the scale of it.
Yeah. They don't do it to individuals. Nothing's ever for the individual man.
Like, well, I mean, it could be for an individual business owner, and I guess revitalization of downtown areas. I'm behind. I like that concept. I support that
because all the money doesn't end up in one guy's pocket.
Yeah, I just well, and he's going to make the argument that on a grander scale, this is the same thing. I'm using this money to keep a franchise that's going to continue to pump money into the local economy.
So he bought it for $2.275 billion.
Way too
much. If he needs $700 million, that means he should have bought it for $1.3 million or $1.4 million. Yeah. He got fleeced. Am I not correct on that?
Yeah, you probably are.
Thank you.
Inflation.
Easy math.
Inflation, Kevin. It's not.
I mean, just.
Dollar's not going as far as it used to. You know what they used to? You know what they say? $1 billion here, $1 billion here, $1 billion there. Eventually, it adds up to real money.
Blows my mind. So one billionaire gives another billionaire $2.something billion, but the taxpayers are actually giving him the $700 million of that $2.2 billion to the old owner.
Yeah,
that we can't run out of town, right? So Jerry Richardson sells it for $2.2 billion to you, Chip. Yeah. You give me 2.2, and then turn and say, y'all taxpayers, give me $700 million of that. And then he turns around and gives it right back to Jerry Richardson. So now he paid 1.5 and the city. So basically, Tepper paid 1.5 and the city of Charlotte's paying $700 million to Jerry Richardson to leave town. Thank you. I just figured it out. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I tell you what, we had what a big upgrade from Richardson to Tepper, right?
Yeah.
What a big upgrade.
Yeah. That's.
I just feel bad because I live here. I didn't grow up with Charlotte sports, but I live here. I want to see the Charlotte area do well because if they do well, I think we do well. But it's just the stupidity that's going on is just with this guy. Can the other owners not force him to sell?
He's not done anything egregious enough to do that. I mean,
I don't know. I guess I have my opinion.
Right. Well, again, in terms of
when you crapped out the city of Rock Hill the way you did, I think that's grounds for forcing sale of the team.
They would say that they would sympathize with him.
There are other billionaires to do that.
Right. They would sympathize with him on that. Going back to a quote I mentioned earlier, these evils are excusable in their eyes.
I'm just telling you, man, it's bad.
All right. Any other final thing? Oh, before we kind of run through this for a second. Any other NFL, Major League Baseball, other comments? Golf, NASCAR. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
High school football coming up in the fall. We want to be a sponsor on local businesses. Looking for sponsors. Also looking for sideline reporters, interns or paid, and looking for interns or paid for this fall. So if you got a kid in local community college or know someone, someone, you recommend it to us. We need.
That's how it started.
We need tweeters.
Hey, it's fun. Seriously, and to JP's point, and to reinforce, that's. I was thankful that Kevin and Mr. Hastings gave me the opportunity to be involved with high school football last year, and I started out as a filmer, posting clips on the What's Up Shopper Twitter page. X page, whatever you want to call it now. But I mean,
Right.
it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You get the best seat in the house. You're down on the sidelines, and it's you get to see it up close. It's really cool, and occasionally you can help out with the broadcast as need be. So it's a great way to get involved if you've got someone interested in sports entertainment, sports. Sports
Chip needs a
management.
sideline reporter now. He's a sideline reporter.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I need it. Rutherford County needs a
Somebody's
sideline
gotta report.
reporter.
So we need reporters in Rutherford County, Cleveland County, Lee County. Not just one. We need them at all the games. So we need so if you know somebody at high school, college, need an internship and a media internship put on the resume. We do accept interns in that fashion. All right. So we would go and have 6 broadcasts most weeks. There's a few weeks we'll only have 5. But then we also will have a pregame show at 5:30 to 7. Red Zone Radio will be live video highlights. That's what we're talking about from the stadiums. Our reporters go out to the stadiums and tweet the scores live on the internet, and then we run them back here on the Red Zone channel from 7:30 to 9:30, so you can see the scores live. Terry enjoys watching that, don't you, Terry?
I do.
Yep.
I always know I got at least one viewer, Tom.
That's right. And then I try to help him.
You'd have
motivate
to if I
some
wasn't
of it.
working.
Well, Terry sent me like 10 texts, but he didn't know I had to walk down the hall and yell at somebody for a few minutes and couldn't get to him.
No, it's fine. I understand.
But we got we're gonna have every Burns game on video again. Tom, I'm looking at your schedule, and I really don't see too much opposition to us being able to do every game this year, possibly on you guys' schedule. Crest, we're gonna try to do a Crest and Shelby audio only broadcast of both of them every game this year. One of them will be on the radio as well. We'll have a few Burns games on the radio as well. Just depends on the weeks.
Yeah, won't be able to do 8:30, I don't think, on video.
I believe we had a agreement,
A gentleman's agreement?
during in county because of the Kings Mountain
Okay,
folks.
okay.
So I'm assuming we are, whether they
Okay,
want to or
okay,
not.
Okay. That'd be cool.
That's what I was assuming, or what I thought.
And thanks to
Because I sure do know the Kings Mountain forces their way when they come to you, Tom. So
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
that was my
And they're always so sweet about it.
that's my point on that one. Cherville Ironman, we'll have them as well every game. 10-4, they got a break. We'll probably have Kings Mountain at Forest View on that week. So we'll put our schedules out here in just a couple weeks exactly where we think we'll be. Rutherford County, we're going to start off with Philip Russ is where we used to coach at over at Bessemer City, East at Bessemer, then Chase at Kramer.
Excited
and
to
a
watch
few
East this year. They ought to be a
games
lot of
down
fun.
through there. Don't forget, you got conference champion Brevard in there. Will be at East on 9:20. So we got Brevard in there one time. But Chase, East Rutherford, and RS Central, Chip and them will be covering them. Chip, you asked about Jefferson. We've got them on 3 other broadcasts across the board, but with Cherville,
Cool.
Burns, and Shelby. So for the most part, we got them covered on theirs, and they don't have a full schedule out, so I couldn't fit some of those in. So Waggy may change, and also it may rain. You never know when that happens.
Yeah.
Also, so over in Lincoln County, Terry, who's the cream of the crop this year? Maybe in Lincoln County, it's changed a few the last few years, changing hands and stuff.
Yeah, I would say now if I had to pick, East Lincoln's still going to be good. I mean, they got enough leadership and everything, coaches and all. West Lincoln's going to be good. Lincoln is going to be good. I don't know what all North Lincoln's got, how many, when you're in an area that keeps growing, I do not know how many new players are coming.
Well, they didn't lose a lot of their skilled players though last year, did they?
I think the overall group down there is pretty good.
Finally, is Hickory going to defend that conference? And the state champion came out of that. We talked
they
about
have the
all year last
opportunity.
year.
They sure do. I mean, I've read where some of their players from last year's team were being recruited by Wake Forest, which now they're probably there. So.
Well, what about Bunker Hill?
Bunker Hill still be up there.
Repeat?
Coaching staff and everything's got them where they need to be now.
All right, Tom, we got all the Burns games, Crest and Show. We talked about that, Cherville and Waggy. So join us this fall, Friday Night Football. If you want a sponsor, know someone needs a sponsor, let us know. We'll take care of it. KDC Broadcasting. All right, JP, we're going to send it back to you to end the show. Everyone have a pleasant weekend, great weekend. Get out there, be safe, and have a good weekend. Have fun. KTC